quick little audio test, seeing what we got here. Oh, that's right. I gotta adjust my volume on the game because it's a little too quiet. All right, testing again. Testing the audio just real quick. Okay, that sounds good to me. So here we are. All right. So welcome to the live stream, or if you are watching this back, then welcome to the video. As you can see from the title, we are just doing some drift car building as well as doing some drift zones. So we are at one of the festival sites currently. And the first thing that we're going to have to build is a off-road drift car. I don't currently... So I haven't done any of the drift zones that are in dirt. And I should do that. So, yeah, I don't know what a good candidate for an off-road drift vehicle would be, but we're going to look through and see what I got and then pick one based off of that. So, I kind of want to build something weird. This would be a super weird drift car to have. So that's on the possibilities would be that one. What even is that? It's a Renault 8 Gordini. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's going to be kind of the theme of today. I'm going to build some normal vehicles. I'm going to build some really weird drift vehicles. We're kind of going to be all over the place. But, yeah, first I got to find a good off-road drift vehicle. Maybe I could make the 350Z, my off-road drift vehicle, the Safari Ready. Howdy, Daniel. Glad to have you here. If you want to talk in the Discord, I'm down. I might have to adjust some audio settings, but if you want to, I am down. Actually, let me check. I think currently... Well, I don't know. Yeah, I think currently the audio of my game and the audio from Discord are on the same channel. So, yeah, I might have to move some stuff around there. But, yeah, we can give it a shot for sure. I guess I could always just adjust your voice in Discord as well. So, yeah, I'll join one of the voice channels. Can you hear me okay, Daniel?
Yeah.
Okay, and then let's see. Do you still have the stream up?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, how do you sound on the stream?
Let me see.
I was gonna say I don't want you to be like too loud because I've had that happen before where I joined somebody else's stream and I was like twice as loud as they were. So
Gotcha. No, I think we're doing good.
Okay, I was gonna say feel free to say test and all kinds of stuff if you need to.
Okay, sure.
But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the 350Z drift car. Oh, and I gotta change this back. There we go. Let's see if this even gives us the option for drift suspension. I kind of doubt it. Yeah, no, it doesn't.
I hate the stream delay. YouTube. I guess you can't really get rid of stream delay. That's just something that's on every platform, right?
Yeah, unfortunately not. Yeah, even like watching the live stream from my phone, so on the same Wi-Fi,
Yeah.
I'm like a solid like 5 or 10 seconds behind. So like I say
Right.
something and then, well, I mean, it kind of works out nice because then when I do tests and stuff, it gives me the chance to like grab my phone and adjust the audio real quick before it actually happens. But um, yeah, it can still be annoying.
Oh
Uh,
well.
all right, so the 350Z Safari car does not have the option for drift suspension. So we're going to have to pick something else. Like, I have no idea what a good off-road drift vehicle would be.
It's Forza. It can literally be anything. That's the
That's true.
interesting thing about Forza.
That is true. I'm kind of tempted to do, like, a muscle car, like a Chevelle or something. I feel like that would be a sin, but
Be pretty
I
sweet though, I
it,
think.
it would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'm doing it.
You can't hear my keyboard, right?
No, I can't hear anything.
Okay,
I can
that's good. That's good.
I can hear you loud and clear, and that is about all I hear from you.
Okay, that's good. I'm just doing some work here, as you'd expect.
Yeah, always working.
Yeah, well, I got you on my second screen here. I got the stream up on my second screen here, so it's all
Nice.
good. All right.
I gotta be honest, I kind of want to leave this thing just looking stock. I don't even want to do any of the hoods or anything. So I'm gonna leave it that way. Now,
Usually has that classic
I'm
look.
assuming for drifting off-road, the rally tires would probably be the best. I'm gonna assume they're not gonna be too grippy, but also
Yeah.
not like no grip at all. And then we'll go with 295s. That should be fine. We'll keep this thinnest tires in the front. Actually, no, I guess we don't want the thinnest tires in the front. Probably 245s. We'll puff the back out a little bit. And we'll puff out the front quite a bit. Oh, I probably should have. I already had a setup on it. I didn't realize that. I had a race ready B-class setup. Oh well. It's fine.
Yeah.
The upgrades will be there if I ever want to switch it back. I'm not too worried about it.
Imagine
Honestly,
that.
I usually just build from scratch every time anyway, so I am not too worried.
Are you familiar with Forza's tuning system at all? Like, do you make your own tunes, or do you just get them off other people?
I usually make my own. If it's something that I'm just trying to do like really quick, then like if it's just like a quick race and like I'm never gonna use that car again, then I'll just download one. But usually, if I'm again like drifting or doing like building a car that I want to use to race like a lot, then yeah, I'll make my own. And usually it goes pretty well. There definitely are some cars where I just cannot figure them out for the life of me, but
Right.
yeah, for the most part, I can usually figure it out.
So you'd say you're pretty adept in
Yeah,
the tuning system.
I think the fact that I've played the other Forza Horizons helped. It's definitely still a little weird because the physics are different in this game, so certain things that I did in the previous Forza don't exactly work for this one. So like there was stuff I used to do with the springs and like for drag cars especially, there was a lot of stuff that I used to do like for the damping and all that kind of stuff that just worked perfectly. And in this game, they do not. They do not work the same. Like I practically copied and pasted a drag tune for one of the Supras, for the Mark IV Supra. And in Horizon 4, it would run a quarter mile in like, I want to say like low 7 seconds, which is like really, really fast for
Yeah.
a car that's not like a V12 or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, in this game, that is not the case at all. I literally can't get it to do anything less than like an 8. even though it's directly copied and pasted, which is so weird. But yeah, so little things like that are just a little different, but for the most part, I can do the same stuff and it's not an issue.
Nice.
Yeah. All right. The Chevelle is built, and now we drive it and drift it in some dirt and see if it needs any changes. The first drift zone that I have not completed is just around the corner.
Have you had FH5 for a while now, or is it just something you recently got?
I've had it since it came out. I got the like deluxe edition, so like the $100 one, because I did that for Horizon 4 and did not regret it. And then for this one, I got it and I played for a little bit, and then I just like life got busy and I just started doing other things, and so
You have arrived at your destination.
I just kind of stopped. And so yeah, when I streamed the other day, or I guess when I played with Connor the day before streaming, that was the first time that I had played in like 3 months. So I got it, I played it pretty solid for like a month, and then I just completely stopped.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you're
but-
basically like me.
Yeah, basically. I would say that is a good way to describe it.
Yeah, because I've had it for ever since it came out. Except I didn't spend the money to get the deluxe edition. I just got the regular edition.
Yeah.
But it's nice, but maybe I just don't have the motivation to upload. Although I do have all kinds of ideas in my head about what things I want to try out, because I haven't played. This is my first Forza, right?
Uh-huh.
So I come from a Need for Speed background, so this is all very new to me.
Yeah, so fun little story, because it was the same for me when I got, Horizon 3, I think it was. But yeah, I had always been a PlayStation guy, and so, PlayStation doesn't have Forza. And I saw the ads for and the trailers for Forza Horizon 3, and I was like, oh man, that looks awesome. I really need that. And so I went and I bought an Xbox. I saved up money because I was 16 at the time, I think, and I had just started working. And yeah, I saved up the money for an Xbox and got an Xbox and Horizon 3. I should say I got an Xbox just for Horizon 3. And yeah, I've been hooked on the games ever since. And then after having an Horizon 3 on the Xbox for a while, I then got into PC gaming and built a PC. And when I did that, of course, I switched over to like the real simulators like Assetto Corsa and stuff. And so then Forza and like other arcade style games kind of took the back seat. And then for a while there, I was just playing on controller for like Horizon and stuff, because I was just so unhappy with like how it felt, because again, I was comparing it to like a real simulator. And so since they redid the physics in this game, I was like, okay, if I just start on the wheel, then I'll never know what it's like on a controller, and so I'll never compare it, because the physics are different. So like, I won't know what to expect. And so yeah, so I started playing this one on the wheel, and I've found my love for Horizon once again. Of course, I do still like compare it to Assetto Corsa, and like I'm still like fairly, I guess, like I don't want to say disappointed, because I'm not. Like I do greatly enjoy the game, and it is still super fun on the wheel, but like you know, again, it really is just nothing like Assetto Corsa, even with like changing my settings around a bunch and all that kind of stuff. So I've gotten the wheel to feel like as best as I think I can, but it's still, again, it's just nothing like it is in Assetto Corsa, so it is what it is, but I'm still, like I said, having fun, and I think as long as I never play this game on a controller, I think I'll continue to be happy with playing on the wheel.
Yeah, yeah. I've definitely heard it said before that once you use a wheel for these kinds of games, you probably don't want to use anything else after that.
Yeah. Alright, 3 stars on the first try on that one.
Nice.
Sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and we're just going to keep moving along. I'm just going to keep fast traveling to the other dirt drift zones. And then, so my plan is, because I've got roughly another 2 hours from now, so that's plenty of time to do lots of stuff. My plan is to get 3 stars in all the drift zones currently, which is what I'm currently doing. And then once I do that, then I'll maybe build like 2 or 3 drift cars, and then I'll go through to the like paved drift zones, and I'll try and get like in the top like 5% on all of them if I can, or as many as I can today. But we'll have to see how that goes. I don't know. I'm sure there's like totally broken scores and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
yeah, I feel like I should be able to get pretty good scores.
Well, from the sounds of it, you're pretty gung-ho about the whole finishing the game there.
Yeah, I certainly would like to, but I think today I'd rather just have fun rather than continue to do races and stuff that I haven't done. I'm only getting 3 stars on the other drift zones just because that's something I pride myself in, is having 3 stars on all the drift zones. Plus, they don't seem to be too difficult, to be honest.
Oh, yeah.
So, at least not on the wheel. I also have heard rumors that you actually get like more points on drift zones and stuff, and like drift score for like using like the simulation mode instead of arcade mode, which
Really?
I do. So I don't know if it's actually true or not, but I would certainly believe it, because it is much more difficult to drift when you are in simulation mode. Like on controller, nearly impossible. But
Yeah.
oh, did my game just freeze again? I even ran it as administrator this time.
Huh. This has been an issue that's cropped up quite a bit, huh?
Yeah. I know. I'm regretting not buying it through Steam. On Steam, it has good reviews. I bought it through the Microsoft Store, and it has like 2 stars. And it's
Well,
because
maybe
everybody
that's why.
complains that it crashes all the time.
Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
I have no idea what makes this one and the Steam version different. They're both PC
Yeah.
and Steam Deck if you count the Steam Deck, but who
Yeah.
uses that anyway, right?
Yeah. I couldn't imagine why people would buy that, but to each their own. Okay, well.
Well, looks like you gotta restart again.
Yeah, let's see. Hopefully I don't have to restart my computer. Honestly, if it is that situation again where I would have to restart my computer, I might just play a different game so that I don't have to end the stream.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I guess it's too late to ask for a refund on the Microsoft Store, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
That's a shame.
Let's see. Should I do Task Manager or should I just try and hit the X? Probably Task Manager. All right. Let's end that task. And then we'll see if I can just reopen it. But I have a feeling it's going to pull up with that thing again where it's like, you don't have the proper app license or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Oh?
Interesting.
Oh, okay. It's opening.
Progress.
All right.
Progress.
Well, that's better than last time. Yeah, normally when it does that, when it freezes, the next time I try and start it, it pulls up a little error message that's like, you don't have the appropriate app permissions or something.
Yeah. Something about an ID key.
Yeah, you don't have like the license or whatever. It says you don't have the app license. Something like that. So either way though, that didn't happen this time, so
That's good. There we go.
yeah.
Progress.
One step at a time.
Yeah.
Alright, hopefully I didn't lose the like stuff that I completed though. That would kinda suck.
Oh.
Man, I just started using over-ear headphones again for the first time in like forever. And I am very quickly remembering why I didn't use them for a while, and it's because with wearing glasses, it makes my head hurt very quickly.
Oh yeah, wearing glasses sucks with these kinds of headphones.
I need to find some sort of trick to make it so that it doesn't hurt. But I don't know what you could do.
Welcome back, Drew.
No, I don't know either.
I tried like moving them further back or like moving the glasses up or down, and it doesn't seem like anything really works. That's okay. I'll just have a headache later. It's fine.
Take some Tylenol or something.
Yeah. Well, I've been taking ibuprofen anyway for other reasons. So yeah, I guess it already works out. Okay. And it looks like it did get the ones that we did, so that's good. So now, hopefully I can just fast travel back down here and the game doesn't freeze this time. Okay, trying to do that on the wheel is not ideal. Let's see, what's this? 60,000? Okay, don't freeze on me. Oh, wow, not only did it not freeze, I don't think it's ever loaded in that quickly.
Nice.
Oh, I got it.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Since I reopened. Does the stream seem smooth, by the way?
Yeah.
I forgot to check.
Seems perfect.
Okay,
Seems
cool.
good to me.
Because normally I have OBS running as administrator, so that way, you know, it takes priority and it makes it so that the stream is always as smooth as possible. And I was worried that with running Forza as administrator, it would screw that up, but I am happy to hear that that is not the case.
Looks good so far.
Oh yeah, 60,000 was easy on this one.
That's nice. Yeah, that's pretty good.
You have arrived at your destination.
All right. So far, we're 3 for 3. I guess not really 3 for 3. On the first drift zone, I had to do it twice, or 3 times, I think. But everything since then. And let's see what we're... Oh, jeez. 68%.
Oh.
I am very... I thought, oh yeah, I beat it by 30,000. Maybe I'll be up there on the percentage, but definitely not. 68% is not great. That's okay. I don't prioritize the dirt drift zones. I'm more pressed about the street drift zones. I hate drift zones like this that just have a bunch of straightness. Like there's no corners in this drift zone really. I would have to like manji the straights.
I think it's what they do in Arab countries. It's hagwala or something like that, where they go on a super straight highway that goes on for miles upon miles, and then they just start turning the wheel all the way left, all the way right until it kicks into a slide. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, they do it with like front wheel drive cars and stuff, which is wild. Okay, so that's 3 stars in all the drift zones, and I got the Formula Drift Viper. Dean Kearney's Viper. Let's see. What are the rest of these challenges here?
I like it a lot.
Oh, they're like specific challenges. I've done all the others. Earn 3 stars at the Esquito
Esquito?
Esquisto? I have no idea. In a vehicle of the modern supercar type. Interesting. The Ferrari 599. Oh, some of these are like timed. Interesting. Okay, well, we will work on that later. For now... Oh, nope, not what I want to do. Yeah, so that's 3 stars on all the drift zones. Let's see what we got as far as percentages. Jeez, 66%? Oh, I'm looking at against friends. Okay, hang on. Let's change the filter to not be friends. Global. Okay, global I'm at 14%. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Now I want to go back and check this one. Oh, no, still not great. 26%. Oh, but there's 2.2 million people on that one? Okay. That kind of makes sense. Oh, wow. And yeah, the top ones are definitely cheaters. 1.2 million? Yeah, no way. Oh, did my game freeze again? Hello? Oh, it's just very slow. It's lagging really bad. Okay, I'm just going to escape.
You
Well,
are
I
in
can.
the top 26%. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, now I want to see, what am I on this one? Is it this to change filter? Yeah, it is. Top 15% on the mountain one. 24 million. Oh man. Yes, so cheating. Okay, I would say like 1.5 million is like the realistic top score. Like 1.5 in the 1.5 million range. Because there's a lot of the 1.5 millions. Jeez, 2,490,000 people. I remember on Horizon 4, it was like, if something had like 1 million people, that was a lot. Okay, let's build some sort of weird drift car. Do you have anything in mind? Any weird cars just off the top of your head that you think would be hilarious? Hilarious, but still good? We can look through what I got.
Something front-wheel drive. It's funny because in Need for Speed, people make a Honda Civic, that EK9 generation or whatever, drift build of that.
Yeah.
It's front-wheel drive.
In Horizon 4, I took this car, the Corrado VR6, and I rear-wheel drive swapped it and made that a drift car, and it was actually like solid. It was one of the best drift cars I had. So that's probably my front runner right now. I also thought that maybe this 850R would be fun to rear-wheel drive swap and then drift that.
You know what? I completely forgot that you could drivetrain swap.
Yeah. Yeah, you can drivetrain swap anything.
Need for Speed Brain.
Yeah, you can swap them. So if it's rear-wheel drive, you can do all-wheel drive or front-wheel drive, and then basically you can swap in whatever drivetrain you want.
Yeah.
I also do think, though, this Gordini, the Renault Gordini thing, this little tiny old car, I feel like that would also be pretty hilarious to have make into a drift car.
That would be pretty fun.
Small
cars are always the best, you know?
Yeah. Lots of options. All right, between the 3 that I've mentioned, which one do you think I should do? Between the Gordini, the Corrado, and the 850R.
Give that Gordini a shot.
All right, Gordini it is.
Blue boy.
I don't think there's anybody else watching the stream right now, but...
No.
Oh, man, look at how thin those tires are.
I know.
All right. Maybe this would...
economy.
Let's see what how big the rear wheel tires can be. 185. That is not ideal. All right. Let's just make sure that we can put drift suspension on this thing. We can. All right. And then, is it already rear-wheel drive? I can't remember. Yes, it is. We'll slap in a fat turbo. Maybe I should engine swap it. I probably should. You can swap a V8 into this little tiny thing. I think I'm gonna do the 3.2 liter inline six though, with a big single turbo.
No twins.
No, no option for twins, unfortunately.
Oh, it's a shame.
I gotta be careful with how high I make the horsepower on this thing, considering the backs. The rear tires can only go to 185. I don't want it to be too powerful.
Yeah. I should just wheel spin everywhere.
Yeah.
Sick.
I'm thinking maybe 600 will be a good number, hopefully. Yeah, 595. That should be good. All right. I think we should probably put a roll cage in this thing. I almost feel like we shouldn't reduce the weight. I feel like the weight as it is would be kind of nice. Yeah, it actually goes down in rating if I do the weight reduction. Not that that matters.
Heft. Yeah, no.
But yeah, I think I'll keep the weight on there. I should probably make sure I didn't get any texts or anything. I just realized I've had my phone on the floor for a while. Okay. We'll throw on the semi-slicks. Well, sports or semi-slicks? With how small the rear tires are going to be, I think semi-slicks is the way to go. I want at least some grip.
Yeah.
Let's see, should we throw some wild wheels on here? Oh man, this looks so funny. The fitment is just awful.
Yeah.
It is really bad. Honestly though, the wheels, I mean, they don't look bad.
Yeah.
Like none of these wheels so far. I expect it to look like really stupid to have modified wheels on this thing, but so far like all of them don't look terrible. They obviously like don't look good, but
Yeah.
certainly expected them to look a lot worse. I'm kind of digging these ones, the Titan 7 TR10s.
Sweet.
I don't know how long the lag is, so if you can actually see this or not, but
Oh yeah. Okay. I got it. Yeah, those look pretty decent.
all right, we're gonna go with these ones.
Decent, Jimmy, decent.
I was gonna say as good as we're gonna get, I think. Oh, and we've got other options for bumpers.
I think it
We'll
starts
just-
to get really crazy when you make the wheels massive.
Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna leave them. I'm gonna leave them at the size that they are because I feel like it'll.
Yeah.
They're already like fairly big, honestly.
Yeah, for the size of the car, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I think this should be a good one. Hopefully.
I also like your plate. Way too slow.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, every time I get a new Forza game, I'm like, okay, I gotta come up with a new plate, something that's funny. And yeah, for this game, that was what I came up with.
Way too slow. Although I highly doubt this one is going to be way too slow.
It probably will be just because it's gonna blow the tires off.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I'm not actually gonna be able to like do anything. All right, let's see how we do. Oh, I spawned in on top of a Subaru and it freaked me out. I was like, wait a minute. Oh boy. Yeah, I definitely think the semi-slick tires may have actually been too much. They may be a little too grippy. Well, I don't know. Man, this thing is so small though that it just like snaps around.
Standard is restored.
Oh.
That was fun. The Y block is
The
just how I
F100 is
remember.
available now. Alright,
Okay,
let's see what
whenever
we
you're
can
ready.
do on this drift zone.
F100
Oh
from
man,
yesterday.
I immediately spun in a circle. What did you say, Daniel?
The
Just a-
F100 from yesterday is
Yeah.
now available.
Yeah. Yeah, so I guess the type of car does change the amount of time that it takes, because the F100 was one of the last ones that we got.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Man. Yeah, this thing is going to need some work, I think. It drifts pretty good, it's just... It's so snappy.
Maybe that's just because of how short it is.
Yeah, definitely it is.
Nice.
You've arrived at your destination.
Ugh. It snaps back so fast. Transitions are going to be so hard. Like, at least for that drift zone, there's no transition, really. But for the ones where there is a transition, man, it's going to be difficult.
Oh yeah.
Alright, let's pick a drift zone that hopefully has less than 2 million people that have completed it. And try and get in the top 5. I feel like that's going to be quite difficult, though. At least, especially with this thing.
Oh yeah.
Wow, that one's got almost 3 million. What the heck? How does that one have more than what the Mountain Pass has? That's just crazy. Okay, this one has 2 million on the dot. Oh, but it's a very high-speed drift zone. I don't know. I don't think we'll be able to do it with this. Oh, there's chats. Daniel, since you're not in the chat this time, I've not been looking at the chat. So, Jack, I don't know how long ago you said hi. Maybe you just said hi, but either way, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We are building weird drift cars currently, so I just built this thing. It's a Renault Gordini, and it is very snappy and very hard to drive, but I'm doing my best. And we're going around to drift zones and just trying to do good on them, basically. I first need to just get better at transitions with this thing, though, so I'm going to drift it down this straight for a little bit. Oh, man. It just snaps so quick. There we go. Oh, nope, lost it. Had it there for a minute, though.
You're doing pretty well.
Yeah. Alright, let's see what we can do in a drift zone with this little... I'm going to call this thing the Rat, because that's what it... I don't know. It just reminds me of a rat for some reason. Alright, this drift zone's pretty long. Let's see if we can do it without crashing incredibly horribly. And then I think what we'll do is one more drift zone with this thing, and then we'll build another drift car. Because why not? Oh, that was a much sharper turn than I thought it was. Should I rewind?
Turn around.
Oh, it's probably... Actually, I'm going to lose my score, I think. Oh, no. Oh, man. Keep spinning out. This thing is so hard to drive. Oh, I missed third. I think the main reason I'm gonna, when I do actually get a good drift car and then try and do the whole top 5% in the drift zones thing, I think I'm gonna mainly struggle because of the fact that like people on controller are able to like drift down the straights really easy and like hold the handbrake for really long amounts of time, because that's what I used to do. Like on Horizon 4, I was in the top 1%, I think, of every single drift zone, but it's because I was playing on, one, I was playing on controller, two, I was cheating. I was using the Viper Formula drift car, the one that I just unlocked in this game, with all-wheel drive. So, and then I would hold the handbrake a really long time, so totally cheating in that one. So,
Really?
yeah. It worked though.
I mean, try that someday.
Yeah.
Because I actually use controller for Forza.
Yeah, on one of them, I think not only was I in like the top 1%, but I was actually in like the top 100 out of like more than 1 million people. That one was pretty wild. I couldn't believe it.
You must have been pretty happy with that.
Yes, I was. I think there was also a speed zone that I did that. I was one of the first people to get the 599 XX Evolution in the game, and that is like one of the best cars for speed zones. And so I got to the speed zone with it before anybody else really had. And so I was on literally like my third try. I got to, I think, 18th out of like 800,000 people. And that's the highest I've ever been on any sort of like PR stunt thing in any of the Forza games. I mean, that was just, I couldn't believe it. Alright. I think it is time to build another weird drift car. Let's go to a different Horizon Festival. We'll go to this one this time. I think another one of my favorite weird drift cars in Horizon 4 was I unlocked the Cadillac limousine.
Oh, yeah.
I made that into a drift car. That was hilarious.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, I guess we can pick up the F100 while we're here. Why not?
I don't know how it came to Mexico.
Yesterday, actually.
I don't know how or why it was abandoned. All I know is that it belongs to you now, Superstar.
This thing is so sick.
Here's the keys.
I always like to give fun facts during my streams, obviously, as I'm sure you've gotten used to at this point, Daniel.
Of course.
So another fun fact is my grandpa had a 1958 Chevrolet Apache, and it was just like sitting in his front yard, like rotting away, basically. And one of his final wishes before he passed was to have the truck restored and have his ashes brought to his resting place in the truck. And so my aunt paid to restore it, and now it is like basically like better than factory condition. It's like easily could be put in a museum type truck. And they brought his ashes to his final resting place with it and everything. It was super cool.
Oh, that's awesome.
But, yeah, it's like a mint colored, basically like factory color Apache, and it's like completely like restored to original. There's like no modifications really to it at all. It's like original motor and everything. It's wild.
I see.
All right.
Yep.
New weird drift car.
Those Apaches are pretty sweet. Everyone likes to put those muscle rims on there and then put a nice coat of paint on there. It looks really good.
Yeah.
I'm just looking at it here on my other screen, and it looks bloody amazing. I like it.
This Oldsmobile Toronado would be a pretty wild drift build, and for some reason it's normally front wheel drive. Don't know why that's the case, but that one would be fun.
I like how the P50 is a legendary car.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty funny too.
I don't know why, but I guess it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why either, but whatever. I guess maybe it's just rare probably. It's probably just hard to get. Yeah, not really seeing anything else that would be like super weird of a drift car. Could do the Jeep Wrangler. I'm just kidding. I don't even think that. I don't even think
Go
that
for
would
it.
have
Okay.
drift suspension as an option. Also, it's another really short wheelbase, so I feel like it would be really annoying. Yeah, I think we're gonna go for the total opposite. I think we're gonna do the Oldsmobile Toronado, since that thing has an extra long wheelbase.
An old boy.
It is gonna be a boat. This thing is definitely gonna need some weight reduction, and man, those rims are ugly. Those have got to be some of the ugliest wheels I've ever seen in my life.
Oh yeah. Those Steelies? Those look like Steelies to me.
I don't know what they are, but they're hurting my soul. Wow, a lot of different engine swap options. Jeez, one is an 8.9 liter V8. Another's a 7.4 liter V8 twin turbo. Jeez.
That's a tall engine.
I think we're gonna do the 7.4 liter V8. I mean, come on. I don't think any other vehicles in this game are going to have that option. I probably should also make sure that it's got drift suspension. That was the wrong thing. All right, it does.
Nice.
I don't know why I get so much joy out of making weird drift builds, but I do.
Hey, to each their own.
We're going to do no roll cage because we don't need that extra weight. Yeah, the ultimate weight reduction reduces almost 1,000 pounds off of this thing. And it's still, even after 1,000 pounds of weight reduction, is still at almost 3,500 pounds, which is what my car in real life weighs. And I still think it's super, super heavy. What up, JB? You're at 152. Is that how much money you have? Is that what you're meaning? Or is that your level? Because I'm only a level 118. But I assume you're talking about the money, since that was what you brought up last time I did the Forza stream. Alright, we're gonna go with just... Oh, I guess I've got... How much horsepower? Oh, Jesus. 1750 horsepower? Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to do the semi-slicks again. I did not think about how much horsepower that thing's going to have. And we're going to throw the 305s on there for sure. Oh, subs. That's right. Sorry, I thought you were talking about something specifically for Forza. Alright, we definitely got to get rid of these wheels because, my goodness, they are horrid.
But imagine someone seeing that on the dealership floor back in the day. They're like, "Oh, those are the nicest rims I ever seen."
Yeah, I know. I can only imagine how, like, automotive taste used to be.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get some, like, let's see. I want some, like, period correct wheels, kind of. You know?
Oh, I love the fitment.
Yeah, the fitment is fantastic. I don't think I'll be able to find any, like, period correct wheels, though. Oh, these are kind of cool. These American Racing VF533s. I kind of like these. Again, I don't expect me to, like the car, because no matter what, I feel like this car is going to look really ugly. But, can at least make it a little better. Maybe make the rims a little bigger too. Oh, and we can at least somewhat fix the fitment.
Yeah.
It's still not fantastic, but it's much better. Yeah, you know, that actually doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, that looks better. That looks way better.
It cleaned up pretty nice.
So much better.
What are our customization options? Oh, not much. Just the Forza, typical Forza arrow. And you can throw a blower on this thing. Oh, that's hilarious. I'm definitely not doing that. Okay. Let's see what we can do. JB, I might buy this game. You should. It's a fun game. I certainly enjoy it quite a bit, especially for things like this where I build really stupid and weird drift cars that should not be drift cars. It is quite entertaining. Alright. Let's just adjust the brakes and all that stuff. And then let's see what this thing can do. I threw a drift diff on here, and for some reason, like, the drift diff should, in theory, be 100% locked. You know? It should lock as soon as you, like, floor it, or as soon as you, like, slam on the brakes. And for some reason, the game thinks that it would be best for it to be at, like, almost 0. Just so weird. Oh boy. Why are we... Oh, is it just... Oh my goodness. It's just understeering like crazy.
Oh.
Oh, wow. Why does it do that? What is happening?
It's a boat. About as boaty as you can get. Or a yacht. A land yacht.
Oh, is it? I didn't switch the drivetrain. I'm such a dumbass. It's still front wheel drive. Oh, that's so funny. I was like, well, dude, this does not feel right. That is hilarious, though. At least I figured it out quickly. I would have been like going through all the tuning, like trying to fix it, and it just would have not worked. That is so funny, dude. I can't believe that that was not like the first thing that I switched. Okay. Now it is rear wheel drive, and we should be good to go. That was too funny, though.
Ready to pull off some sick skids.
And it looks like we got a decent few viewers here, so if you guys are new here, welcome. What we are doing is building the weirdest drift cars we can, and then taking them to drift zones, and just messing around. And so this is our current build that we just finished. It is an Oldsmobile Toronado, and we are giving it a test. And we're probably gonna do weird drift builds until like 140 or so, and then we're gonna do like legit drift builds and try and actually nail some drift zones and get into like the top 5% if we can. But that'll be a challenge. We'll see. Alright, let's go ahead and go to this drift zone, and let's see what this thing can do. Honestly, now that it is actually swapped to rear-wheel drive, it's pretty good.
It's a lot better, right?
Yeah. It's quite a bit more balanced, I feel, than the... whatever that first car was, the Renault. I can't think of the name now, but whatever that Renault was, this thing seems much more... Yeah, Gordino, I think is what it's called. I think you're right. Yeah, this thing seems much more balanced. Oh, that was a much sharper hairpin than I thought it was. And the sound of this thing is actually really nice too. I mean, given that it's a 7.9 liter V8 or whatever, I would assume it's going to sound good, but...
I would hope so.
Oh, and the Viper ACR is ready now as well. Man, the gearing on this thing is actually pretty good right now as it is. Alright. Let's see what we can do going this way. Oh, I forgot that it doesn't activate until all the stuff is done, so I'm just going to rewind. Yeah, for everyone who is here watching right now, feel free to say something in the chat if you want. or you can just hang out. Totally up to you. But either way, I'm glad to have you here, and you can enjoy my drifting in weird vehicles. Oh, now it's a skill song. Alright, I think I'm going to go back and forth through this same drift zone a few times, because I kind of like this one. Oh. Dang it, it once again did not activate, but that's fine.
You know something, Drew? I've always wondered, what kind of cars are you partial toward, or that you favor?
Like specific
Yeah, because you know,
models?
there's like JD. Everyone's like, oh, JDM or American or like British cars, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I didn't know if you meant like if there's like a specific like brand or like model of car that I was partial to, but yeah, as far as like types, I definitely am also partial to like JDM vehicles. Like I especially recently have started to get into like, I know a lot of people say like JDM vehicles, but they don't actually mean vehicles like from Japan, which is what a JDM vehicle truly is, you know, like chasers and stuff like that. Yeah. But yeah, so recently I've been actually getting into like learning more about real JDM vehicles like chasers and Nissan Cima Glorias and stuff like that, Cedrics, all those kind of weird stuff that's weird but really cool stuff that we never got here in the US. And yeah, I would definitely say that those are like my main interest right now, and one of my dream cars, as I was talking about yesterday, I think it was, is the Toyota Chaser. And yeah, I do still like everything, really. Like I also would love to have like a Corvette C6 Z06 or something someday, but if I had to pick, which I mean realistically I'm sure I will, you know, I probably won't be able to have my American dream cars.
Hypothetically.
Yeah. Hypothetically, yeah, definitely. If I could have anything, I would love to have a couple JDM cars, couple American cars. I don't know. I used to be real into exotic cars and stuff like that, and as I've gotten older, I just like no longer have an interest in exotic cars really in like any way. Like, yeah. I even see some on the road sometimes, and I'm like, oh hey, there's a Lamborghini, you know. But I'm not like. Whereas like if I see like a clean 240 or something, I will legitimately scream. I will be like, oh my god, it's a 240, and sometimes I will scare Al. I'll like freak her out because I'm like, oh my god, look, and she's like, what happened? And I'm like, there's a 240, and she's like, oh, I thought like something bad happened or something. So, yeah.
Yeah. No. Okay. Totally understandable. I think, you know, most people when they get into cars, right, it's always you're shown the Lamborghini, you're shown the Ferrari. You know, it starts off with exotics, basically.
Yeah.
Top of the line imports, basically.
They seem to be the easiest to find, like, car shows and, like, stuff for, you know?
Yeah.
At least, like, when you're younger.
Sure, yeah. Also because there's still manufacturing, though.
Yeah, that too.
I think some of these older JDM cars, specifically their model names have more or less gone away and have been replaced by something else, or turned into a crossover.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. I know this is not JDM like all the way, but it's still a Japanese manufacturer. The Mitsubishi Eclipse Cross. You know?
Yeah, that's something.
Yeah, CVT. It's great, lovely.
Yeah, they really nailed it on that one.
Yeah. Well, the soccer moms would definitely agree with you.
Yeah.
Or anybody who shares an opinion. But, you know, again, to each their own. If you like it, you like it.
Like, even the new Integra, like the 4-door, basically just looks like an Accord. Like,
Yeah.
yes, they kind of massacred it, but at least they didn't make it like a crossover or an SUV or something like what they did with the Eclipse. That's the one thing that they at least got somewhat right.
Sure. I can imagine the outrage
Ooh.
if they had actually gone that way.
I was gonna say, there was already a bunch of outrage just at the fact that it's not like a coupe.
Yeah.
So.
But I mean, it'd be even way worse if it was a crossover.
Yeah, definitely. All right, let's go to this outpost. We'll build one more weird drift car and pick up our barn finds, and then we'll get into a good one and start doing some real drift zoning, trying to get good scores and stuff. For everyone who is here hanging out watching the stream, thanks for being here. No pressure to say anything in the chat if you don't want to, but of course feel free to. I would love to chat with any of you. If you are just joining the stream, we're building weird drift cars currently, and then we're gonna soon switch to doing good drift cars, like Formula Drift stuff, and just trying to get good scores on drift zones.
Not a bad return for a few rumours in a dusty old barn, eh? There's the keys. Now off you go and turn some heads.
Alright, cool. So picked up both of those barn finds. I cannot wait for the F40 to be done. That's going to be so sweet. I'm also excited to build the Viper at some point, but not right now. We will do that at some other point. Right now, we're building weird drift cars. I think this time, you know what? Let's buy a new car that's weird. That would be weird to drift. And we'll go from there. Oh, hey, look, this Valhalla concept car. I just got a Hot Wheel of one of those. Oh, I'm gonna try not to drop it. But yeah, there it is. I just got it like 2 days ago. That's so funny.
Wow. What a coincidence.
Yeah. Ooh, some sort of Audi wagon. That would be wild to see as a drift car. Again, I feel like it would be a total sin, but it would be cool. Or maybe we could try and see if one of these SUVs has drift suspension and do a drift SUV. I feel like the X5 has to. It has to have drift suspension because there's a Forza version of it, a Forza edition, and it's like super low, and I think you can use it for drifting. I don't know.
Is it that one that everyone uses on the Goliath, or they do that AFK glitch or something?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to Forza glitch stuff.
Neither do I, but that's what I heard.
Interesting. Yeah. Oh, I actually already have the BMW X5, so I don't have to buy that. Yeah, I think we're going to do that one. Unless somebody in chat suddenly yells at me to do a different weird drift car. But if this thing has drift suspension, we're for sure doing this. Again, unless somebody tells me otherwise.
Good.
Let's see, does it have... Oh, it doesn't have drift suspension. Alright, never mind. I kind of had a feeling that an SUV wouldn't have a drift suspension option, but again, since there's a Forza edition of it, I was a little hopeful.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Really do wish they'd put the option for drift suspension on anything. Could you imagine like a hippie van? A drifting hippie van?
A bus. A Volkswagen bus.
Alright, now I gotta check. Do I
Mobile.
already own it?
Mystery
Double check. No.
Yeah.
Because this, even if it doesn't have drift suspension, I'm okay with spending money on a whatchamacallit, on a hippie van. Oh, and we gotta do the Scooby-Doo theme. I don't know which one's closest, though. I feel like this mystery machine is probably the closest. They seem to get the shade of green right. This one below it is a little too green. It is really like a faded green. So we're going to go ahead and do this one.
I'm surprised I don't see more cars liveries, like Fillmore.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah, that is a little shocking. But, I mean, I kind of get it. Because, like, the whole thing with that is the, you know, the eyes. And, like, you can't put things on the windshield in this game, so.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, that's the one.
Need for Speed.
I was going to say, that's another big thing that Need for Speed has the one up on, is that you can actually, like, put windshield banners and stuff. And in this game, you can't do that. Oh, and I've got another. Oh, right, because I just bought this. Huh. I thought, for some reason, I got the car collection mixed up with the barn finds. Don't know why I did that. All right, come on, drift suspension. Yes! It has drift suspension. Nice. All right, we have now found our next weird drift build. Should we swap an engine and a different engine into it? I feel like we should. But I don't know which one we should swap in. Jesus, the torque curve on this one is just wild. Oh, it's a rally engine, that's why. I was like, dude, what the heck? 2.0 liter inline 4? 4.0 liter flat 6? I feel like the flat 6 will be kind of cool. Let's do it. With a twin turbo? I feel like that's almost going to be too much power. Maybe I should leave the stock engine in and see what kind of power we can get out of that. And also see how wide of tires we can get.
Gotta fix that.
255s. 255s is pretty good. I can probably keep it on sports tires then. And yeah, if we can get somewhere around the like 500 range, I think this will be solid. We're starting off from 50 though, so I feel like we may have some trouble getting to 500. We haven't put a turbo in it yet though. That could be a big difference. Yeah, we only got to 170 without the turbo. So, and I don't think a turbo is going to add like 400 horsepower or whatever, you know, whatever I would need. It adds 14 horsepower from the stock turbo. And then I can add another 20. Yeah, no. All right, engine swap it is. Oops. And I think we're going to go with the 4.0 liter flat 6. And it's already at almost 500 horsepower, so we might just throw an exhaust on it and call it good. Yeah, the exhaust brings it to 528. So we'll be good with that. Actually, we'll do a filter as well. 550. 551 is solid. I'm cool with that.
That's a pretty good number considering where you started from.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 100 or 1,000% increase? 100% increase? One of the two.
One of the two.
10 times the amount that we started with. I guess that would be the better way to phrase it.
Much better.
Yeah, I don't even think we really need to do any weight. I guess we'll do the street weight reduction. For everyone who is here watching, thanks for being here. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday. Feel free to say something in the chat if you want, or just hang out and vibe with us if you do not want to chat. We're building weird drift cars, and this is our current project. Oh, I can't push the wheels out at all. I can't get rid of the garbage. Can't get rid of the garbage fitment. Oh well.
No way.
That's okay.
That's a shame.
Yeah, quite a bummer, but it happens. What are the customization options? I'm assuming, yeah, just getting rid of the front bumper. Oh, adding a roof rack? Absolutely.
You could take it overlanding if you want.
Yeah. All right. I feel like this is going to be a pretty solid drift car. Alright. Oh, whoops, I gotta tune it. Hang on. Oh, definitely gotta shorten up the gearing quite a bit. That was way too long. Let's fix some of this alignment. That's another thing that it's really weird that they do. It's like you throw on the drift suspension and it maxes out the front negative camber and does like a little bit of rear negative camber. And in a real drift car, you would want like no more than like -4 degrees in the front. Usually. Of course, there are plenty of exceptions, but on average, I would say you want like somewhere between like -3 and -4 degrees. And then on the rear, you want as close to 0 as you can possibly get. And for some reason in the game, it starts you off at like -1.5 usually, which is so weird. Don't know why they do that. So yeah, the differential options that they pick are odd for the drift diff, and the drift suspension settings that they pick are quite weird. But you know what? I've learned how to fix them and make them nicer. So that is what matters. Alright, let's go ahead and go to... Oh, that's 6th gear, not reverse. It's so weird to hear this engine sound coming from this vehicle.
In 400 yards, turn right.
I don't know what engine that's from, but it is certainly hilarious to hear it in this thing.
Right.
Sounds like a Porsche engine, but
Yeah.
I could be wrong. Someone shoot me.
Uh-oh. Alright, this thing is struggling a little. It is bogging down hard. Alright, maybe I need to either up the pressure, lower the tire strength, you know, do like street tires or something, or up the pressure. Is that not the first thing I said? I don't remember what the first thing I said was. I'm gonna first try just upping the pressure like a bunch and seeing if that helps. Wow, we got a decent bit of people here. Welcome everyone. We are currently attempting to drift weird cars, so hence why I am in a Volkswagen bus. I just totally missed my e-brake. That was awkward. Currently, this thing is not doing too hot. Our other weird drift builds actually were pretty good. We did a Oldsmobile Toronado and a Renault Gordini or something, or I keep changing the name more and more every time.
Gordini, yeah.
Gordino, something. But yeah, now we're onto this Volkswagen bus, and so far not so good actually. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the festival, and I am going to swap out the tires for something a little less grippy, and hopefully that'll fix it. Because I certainly would like for this to be a good drift car. That would make it super fun. This is something that I would just like drift around all the time and just have people... I want it to be one of those vehicles that people look at it and they're like, dude, why are you drifting in that? And how are you doing good in that, you know? You need to start telling me when you're streaming. Sorry, honey. You're at work. I feel like, I don't know. I don't want to bother you at work just to tell you that I'm streaming. Alright. Tires. Let's switch it to the streets. And then, what are they at? They're 255s? Nah, let's leave it at the 255s. And if it's still too gripped up, then we'll do something else. I'm still going to reply to you, honey, even though you're here now. There we go. Text reply has been sent. You're never a bother. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad. I'm never a bother. Alright. Let's see if this fixes it. And then if it doesn't, then we'll try to shorten the gearing. And then if that still doesn't fix it, then we'll try thinning out the tires a little bit more. Honestly, it revs so high, I feel like it probably is just the gearing, but let's give it a try on this. We'll see what we got. Oh yeah, this is a lot better. There we go. Yeah, much better. I still think the gearing needs to be shortened a little bit, but it definitely slides now. Oh, I'm hitting the wall.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, so let's shorten the gearing a little bit, and then we will see what we can do. I'm thinking, let's just do the typical, like, 4.1. I don't know, that's a lot more than a little, but I'm still going to give it a try. Hopefully that'll make it nice. Oh, a little too short. Oh, actually, it's kind of perfect. I just have to shift more. Yeah. All right, my highest score on this drift zone at all is 114,000. I think I could beat that with this thing, which would be hilarious. So I'm gonna try it. Oh no, I should have shifted to fourth. Oh, I tried to do an e-brake slide at the end to hit that 112,000, but I got very close. I now believe in myself. I now think I could do it.
You make it look so easy.
I try to make it look easy, but it certainly is not.
Yeah. It's like,
I mean, I guess not for me at least.
sure.
I'm sure to some people it really is just super easy, but for me it takes a lot of effort.
Definitely looks a lot easier on a wheel than on a controller.
Now that I can confirm is definitely not true. At least for me. I typically, at least on Horizon 4, it was way easier to drift on a controller because as soon as like it starts to like do too much of something, whether that be like it starts to angle up too much or, you know, like starts to straighten out, as soon as you like try to correct it, the wheels are facing the entire like opposite direction within an instant. And so, oh boy, this one's real bad. And so that makes it like a lot easier to correct an issue, you know. But I don't know, again, could just be me. It certainly is easier to be smooth on the wheel because, you know, the wheels aren't like twitching back and forth, which is nice. I struggle no matter what. Well, alright. I don't know what to say to that. It's okay, honey. Oh, I hit a tree and it, for some reason, like freaked the game out. It was like a broken tree and it freaked the game out. It like pushed me back into the street. Alright, let's just restart this one. Anyways, honey, we'll teach you to drift someday. I keep saying I'm gonna teach you and then I don't, but we will actually teach you someday. I promise. You just gotta remind me and let me know when you're up for it, and I will teach you. And you know what? We'll even stream it. I'm just kidding. I feel like you probably wouldn't want that. If you do want to stream it, though, we totally can. I feel like that would be very entertaining for people.
I'm sure it would.
Teaching my wife to drift in Forza. Or, honestly, I would probably teach her on Assetto Corsa. But Okay, yes, I did try once, and yes, you did cry, but that was a long time ago. I think if we tried again now, that would not be the case. Oh no. I lost my wheel speed. Alright, maybe I'm not going to be able to get 112,000.
You have arrived
That's
at your
okay.
destination.
Alright, let's get into a good drift car. And see what kind of scores we can get on some drift zones. Do I just go the cheap route and do a Formula Drift car, or should I actually drift one of the drift cars that I've built? One of the not silly ones that's actually good.
You could give the ones you already have on hand a shot. I'd like to see you use the one you built.
Alright.
With your own instinct, in a way.
Yeah. Alright. I'll do the Corvette then, because I built this one last night, so... it is pretty good.
Alright. Let's see. Drew drifting in a C6?
Yeah. Oh, C5.
C5 Corvette.
Alright, let's see. Let's see what we're at currently. At 112,000, we are... Oh, we're ranked 12%. Okay, this is for sure one that we could get into the top 5%. Oops. Alright, so that's the goal here. Get into the top 5%. Honey, I don't know what you're saying actually good to. I don't remember what I was talking about. Sorry. Oh, I should have been
streaming the drifting lesson.
Maybe. I should have been in 4th for the start of that, but that's okay.
Nice.
Wow, I did worse in this thing than I did in the
Bus.
VW bus, yeah.
Seriously? I thought that run was pretty good.
It seemed like it, but yeah, I only got 106,000. And in the bus, I think my highest score was like 110.
Arrived at your destination.
Aw, got 112,000, but it wasn't 100. It wasn't higher. Oh, you asked if you should do a silly car or one that's actually good. Oh, okay, actually good. Okay, well I did pick one that's actually good, so I'm glad. Thank you for your input, honey. Sorry that I did not realize that that's what you were talking about. Even though I literally just asked, I somehow already forgot. But you know, I'm easy to. I easily forget things. Man, again, only 110,000. It's okay. The chats are for the algorithm. Yeah. Yeah, as soon as you got in here, it seemed like more people started to jump in, so... Thanks for being in the chat, honey. As I'm sure you noticed, Daniel is here in Discord with me, so... that makes it so that he's not helping the algorithm, but... I like it. I like having you in the Discord.
Sorry about that.
No, I like having you in the Discord. I like having somebody to actually talk to while I'm playing. Oh, man.
Frustrating dealing with stream delay too, so.
Wow, that score would have been so good, and I messed up at the end. I could have rewinded, but I didn't want to. But yeah, it is nice to not have the stream delay. Oh, this one's already not good. That's okay. Maybe I can just, like, show off for the second half since the score's not going to be good anyway. I'll just, like, tap this guardrail. And by tap, I mean knock it down because you can't actually tap them in this game. They just fall apart.
Good thing. Good thing.
Is it? I feel like it's kind of not.
I've
I
had
wish...
experiences in Need for Speed where you want
Turn
it to
around
not
when it
break
is safe to
or
do
to
so.
vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that is more so, like, the point that I'm making with this, is that I wish, like, you could, like, drift tap it and not have it break, but, you know, make it so that it does still break if you, like, hit it, like, at high speed, like, dead on, you know?
Oh, yeah.
That would be kind of nice. Man, that last corner is just so tough.
You have arrived at your destination.
I noticed he sounds like the guy from the game, but without the accent. That's fair. You do
To
have
be
a
honest,
very,
I don't
like,
know what I sound like.
game narrator-like voice.
Do I?
Yeah, you do.
My English teacher said I was doing a speech on a serious subject, but my voice and my demeanor on how I read it, he was like, yeah, you were very relaxed, you know, you were kind of treating it like it wasn't so serious, even though arguably it's very serious.
Interesting.
Yeah. I never knew that about myself until my teachers told me about it.
Interesting. Alright. Well, since I couldn't beat it in this car, I'm going to try it with a Formula Drift car now. And I think that'll kind of be what we do throughout the rest of the stream as we go through these drift zones and try and get in the top percent. We'll try them with like one of my built drift cars first, and then we'll try them with a Formula Drift car. He talks with the same mannerisms as Cole. That's true. Cole is my brother. And yeah, you do. You have like a very professional like tone and professional mannerisms to you. All good things, of course.
Yeah, of course. Well, it's just very interesting to hear that. You know, nobody's obviously walking up to me and telling me you sound like a voiceover artist or something like that. Right? So, thank you.
You're
I take
welcome.
that very kindly. So thank you.
Oh yeah, I definitely think we'll be able to beat 112,000 in this thing. Oh, if I don't spin out. Oh man, ruined it at the end. We still beat 112,000 though.
Destination.
You're doing pretty well.
Jeez.
Judging by the stream here.
Yeah, it's crazy how much easier it is to drift in a Formula Drift car. I now see why people say these are cheating. Okay, let's see what percentage we're at now. I'm assuming probably just like 10. Oh, 6! Oh, we almost got to the top 5%. Okay, so if I probably get to like 100 and... I think that was 119,000. So I think if I get to 120,000, 121,000 or something, we'll probably be in the top 5. Oh, I missed my e-brake. Well, I didn't miss it. I didn't pull it hard enough. Oh no! I spun out. And I still got 110,000. Yeah. So maybe the drift cars that I've built aren't as good as I thought they were. I guess they're also just kind of in a different like class. Like this is like 1,000-something horsepower drift car, whereas the Corvette that I was just driving is like 800 horsepower, so that extra 200 horsepower makes a big difference.
You have arrived at your destination.
Dang. I keep messing up like right at the end. Uh-oh. I say I keep messing up at the end, right, as I mess up at the very beginning. Alright, let's just rewind. We'll just pretend that one didn't happen. Oh, another 119,000 run.
Close, but no cigar.
Yeah.
Turn around when it is safe.
I didn't see how many people have done this one. Because I said I would probably have to find one that has less than 2 million people. This one has... Oh, no, this one has 2.5 million. So, yeah, top 5%. That's pretty good. If I can do it. Oh no. Sort of messed it up. Oh, I really messed it up. Dang, this one started off so good. It's like I can't just get a perfect run. Oh. I did a little 360 there at the end. That totally would have been over 119,000, because even still it was 119,000, even with like spinning out and stuff. Alright, let's get a nice good running start on this one. There we go, 126,000 that time.
Nice.
That was a good one. Come on, that's got to be top 5%, right? Yeah, top 3%. Let's see, what position am I actually in? It's crazy. Like, top 3% seems so high, but there's still 82,648 people in front of me. That is pretty crazy. But, alright, I achieved my goal. I am within the top 5%. So I will now move on to the next one. What did I say I was at the big mountain drift zone? I don't want to do that one now, because, I mean, it takes so long to go up and down it, but I'm at top 15%.
I wish they put a fast travel point at the top of the mountain.
Yeah, I thankfully I have the house that lets you fast travel anywhere, and I've also got like I've got the free fast travel because I already got all the fast travel boards, but yeah, without those things it can be quite annoying. What does this say? Earn 3 stars in the number 777-240SX. Okay, well that's what I'm in currently, so we'll go do this one just because it seems like a sign. I know that we said we would first do it in one of my own cars and then switch to the Formula Drift cars, but for this one, since the challenge is to do it in this specific car that I'm already in, we might as well just stay in this one. Oh, that was really bad. This is another one of those drift zones where like the corners are just so far apart.
to say something smart and interesting about
All right,
the
I did it.
FH5 but I can't right now because that was just sick.
Let's see what that put me at for percentage, because it was my personal best. Top 14% of almost 3 million people on this one, which is crazy. Wait, I got an accolade for that, didn't I? Oh, no, that's different. That's just like an extra challenge thing. Oh, no, it is an accolade. Okay, weird. Whatever. Alright, well, I guess we will do this one a few more times. See if we can get in the top 5%. I feel like this one's going to be hard to do, though, because, like I said, it's so much of it is straight. Oh. Oh yeah, this one's rough so far.
Yeah. Just saw that spin out there.
Oh. Alright, crashing through the guardrail.
Yeah, stuff it. Just got there.
Alright, well that's okay. We will just regroup, try again. There we go. There was a nice little bit of manjing. Oh, I spun out too much at the end. I was trying to, like, sort of spin it so that it would slide, but I did not. Oh. I apologize for the sounds, the weird sounds that I'm making. It's just part of me being in ultra focus mode. Well, there we go, 180,000 that time. Where does that put us? I feel like getting into the top 5 on this one is going to be very difficult. Oh, okay, I take it back, because we're in the top 4. Top 4%. Alright. I don't know how many we should do. I guess I'll just keep going until it's time to end the stream. Just keep beating ones.
Just keep on trucking along.
Oh. Alright, I'm going to change my car now, though, to something that is not a Formula Drift car. I do kind of want to see if I can get get in the top 5 with, like, that Oldsmobile. So I'm going to try it, because even though it was like meant to be like a funny drift build, it ended up being pretty good. So I'm kind of curious now. I honestly think I could. I just got to find the right drift zone for it.
Maybe it's legit.
Yeah. Oh, there's another house that I haven't bought yet. Huh. I don't know. I feel like it was a good high-speed drift car, but let's try a low-speed one first, and then we'll try the high-speed. All right. Let's see what this thing can do. So far, very good. Oh, no. Oh, I spun it. Dang. I was doing pretty good, too. Oh, I failed the zone. Bummer. Man, that was... I felt so good about it. Let's see what the current my current PB is. Currently, oh yeah, my current best is only 184,000 roughly, and I was at 140,000 and still had like multiple corners left to go. Man, that's such a bummer. But such is life.
Life is full of bummers.
I keep pulling the e-brake too early for this corner. So that's how I spun out last time. Because I was trying to slide it for too far. Oh, dang it. Spun again. I didn't fail this time, though, at least. Oh, I still got a new PB. That's so funny.
Oh, yeah. 192. Nice.
Wow. I guess people were not enjoying the content. I just went from I was at 14 shortly ago, and now it's showing that I've got nobody or 5 people watching, I guess. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was glitching out. It was showing me that only one person was watching currently. I was like, "Oh, well that's sad." Shows you 13? Oh, okay. Well, hey, however many people are here, I'm glad you're here. I thought I was basically alone.
This is 5 on mine, but maybe it doesn't refresh.
Ouch. Well, I'm saying it was showing me 1, and I have the stream up on my phone, so I was thinking that the 1 was me. I thought you had also left. Oh, but I guess Daniel, I know that you also still have the stream up, so yeah, I don't know how it would have only been 1.
YouTube, you know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Well, again, however many are here, glad you're here. Especially you, honey. Very glad you're here. Oh, this one's off to a bad start. Oh, I'm going way too fast for this corner. Wow, I somehow managed to not hit the guardrail there.
Just control.
Based on how much speed I was going into that corner with, I thought for sure that I was just gonna blast right through it. Oh, dang it. I probably could have gotten an extra few points out of that if I would have just pulled the e-brake, but it's fine. This guy is out here in like a 240, and he's looking at me doing this in a Tornado or whatever this is called, and he's like, "What the heck?" It is so weird to be off throttle for so long. Oh, I didn't realize that that's the guy that is saying stuff in the little chat saying to follow him and drift with him. Sorry, dude. I did not realize that you were talking to me. Got another new PB though. Let's see what we're at. Top 10%? Honestly, in this thing, that's pretty good. Alright, let's see what we can do in a Formula Drift car. And then maybe after I try this in a Formula Drift car, maybe then I will go follow that dude. See what he wants.
Maybe he wants to do some tandems with you.
Yeah, maybe so. I don't know how well that would go, but
Yeah.
certainly try. I must say, trying to tandem in this game with someone who's not also on a wheel is like next to impossible. It is so hard because of the fact that their like wheels are, like I said, they twitch, you know, and so since their wheels twitch back and forth, it makes it so hard to follow them.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
All right, we're gonna try this in the Viper. The Viper drift car. I'm going so slow currently because I'm just like spinning the tires. Oh.
You have arrived at your destination.
That was really bad, and once again I got 196 on the first run, so I still almost beat my personal best. So yeah, clearly the Formula Drift cars really are just OP when it comes to scoring points in drift zones. Oh, that was really bad. I'm just gonna rewind. Not even worth it. Okay. Wow, this one did not exactly start off much better. Man, I had to hold the handbrake for so long, but it ended up being really smooth. Ooh, 219,000 that time. Ooh, top 2%. All right. We're moving up in the world. I'm 46,000th.
46,000. Oh my gosh. Top 2% sounds pretty good until you see that there's a
Still
couple thousand more people in front of you.
Yeah, a few 10,000s of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, honestly, again, out of like, when you put it into percentage,
All percentages.
into a percentage amount, it's like, okay, yeah, that's pretty good. Like,
Yeah.
out of 2,000 something people. Oh man, I just realized that my pedal cam has once again fallen off, and I don't know how long ago it did that. Bummer. I need to start paying attention to that. I need to start checking my wheel cam. I mean, my pedal cam every once in a while. Either that, or I just need to tape it down.
What do you use for your pedal cam? Sorry. Anyway.
It's a little webcam on a tripod. So it's the same. I use the same webcam that I use when playing ATS. So this webcam, the wheel cam, that one is its own. That's also on a tripod, but that is only for the wheel cam. So I don't ever move that one. Don't do anything with it. Whereas the one that is currently my pedal cam is also the face cam.
Oh, okay.
So,
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. You know what? Actually, I think for the last 20 minutes of the stream, let's see if we can get these last like drift accolades. Let's see. Oh, drift zones. There we go. There's less than 10 left. I think we could do it. Earn 3-star. Let's see. This one was the East Coast Drift Zone in the number 777 Corvette. Okay. So that is the formula. Oh, shoot. Formula Drift. Oh, I don't have the number 777 Corvette. Okay, so I guess we can't do all of these.
Huh.
That's weird. I don't know why I don't have that. I'll just buy it from the auction house or something. I've got money to spend, you know?
Millions. I get millions.
Alright, what else? Number 117? I don't think I have that one either. Earn 3 stars at 2 different drift zones within 2 minutes. That one seems fairly easy. Another one in a number 25 Ford Mustang. I don't think I have that one. Another timed one. Complete a drift zone in any C-Class car. Okay, well that is extremely easy. You don't even have to do anything. You just have to do it. You don't have to get a score or anything. Oh, I guess I should see what the names of the drift zones are. It is Polytunnels and Camino de Montana. Okay, let's see.
Camino de Montaña.
There we go. Yeah, that one. You're better at pronouncing these things than
Well,
I am.
I took Spanish throughout high school.
Oh, okay. See, I took Spanish multiple times during high school because I kept failing. So, yeah. I was really bad. I just do not understand Spanish at all.
Oh.
My
My Spanish knowledge is just going out my brain as I not use it in daily life.
What a shame. Oh well. You know what? It was either that or I took French. And I hate French because I was really bad at it, so Spanish way better.
Okay. I found the polytunnels one. Oh, okay. Oh, so I gotta do this and then drive down there. Okay. So, I mean, I guess I could probably fast travel and cheat, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna try and earn it right. And then if I fail, then I'll cheat.
Okay. Good compromise.
Hey David, welcome to the stream. We're hanging out, doing some drift zones, trying to get some accolades and stuff. So I got 120,000 on the first one, and 120,000 on the second one as well. I think we can do that. Glad you're enjoying the stream, David. Happy to have you here. Oh, I'm gonna crash right into this car. That's fine. Alright, it's only 3 miles in total. I think we could do that easy in 2 minutes. Oh no. Unless I spin out, that'll make it a little bit more difficult. At least getting 120,000 is super easy in a Formula Drift car.
At the roundabout, take the second
At the
exit.
roundabout, go straight. Okay. Done. Oh, and I just have to do it in 2 minutes from when I finish the first drift zone, so I got tons of time. However, I'm currently driving into a
400 yards.
rainstorm now, a thunderstorm, windstorm thing. That's fun. Oh, there's a cool rainbow though, at least. And I'm out of the storm already. Nice.
I always liked that about Forza. The dynamic weather, super cool when I
Yeah.
first saw it.
Especially in Horizon 5. It's really cool.
Oh yeah.
Like the dust storms and stuff, they're wild. Okay, I've got a minute left to do this drift zone, which is not very big, so that should be easy. Oh, here's Kevin again. Same guy as before. Yeah, 157,000.
Alright, that was pretty cool, but
That's the drift.
I worked hard on all
The
those
looks of
other
it.
zones too, you know.
Alright. Accolade completed.
Nicely done, son.
Yeah, that rainstorm was pretty cool, David. That was pretty wild. Alright. Let's see what this other one is. On timing. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce either of these ones. David, Daniel, you're gonna have to do these ones. Giro Giro and Corvado.
Okay, there you go. You got the second part.
I'm just way too white to be saying these.
No, it's okay. You gave it a shot. You gave it a shot. Props to you for that. Props to you for that.
Thank you. All right, but yeah, it's that one and then the Rancheria.
You get a passing grade from me.
All right, let's see, where are we? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just use the mouse because it's a lot easier to to click on these. No, it's not gonna be that one. Okay. Wow, it's this one and this one? Oh my gosh, these two are so far apart. Okay, well. And one of them's the dirt one. So you know what? We're gonna set our destination for that one. And we're gonna start with the dirt one because if the timer doesn't start until I finish the drift zone, then it makes more sense to have the drift zone that's super short be the second one. Play on desert roads. Alright, after that I can go over to this drift zone or something. These ones are deserty. So I'll finish this accolade and then I'll go over there. Thank you for your suggestion, David. Not many people so far have suggested things for me to do, so I will gladly do your suggestion. Alright. Unfortunately, this first drift zone is a dirt one. So doing this in this Formula Drift car is not going to be particularly easy. But apparently it's not going to be super difficult either. So far, so good. Ugh. Spinning out, sort of. I think I only needed 60,000 though to get 3 stars.
You're way past that.
Yeah.
Point.
Alright. Now we gotta get to the other one. I mean, trying to drive a drift car straight is not exactly easy. Oh, this thing only has 4 gears.
Speed.
In
Ugh.
400 yards, turn right.
It just wants to go sideways. I mean, which makes sense. That's what it was built to do. Oh, and now my Dodge Dart is ready.
Superstar.
Oh, I'm going way too fast. Uh-oh. I may have trouble getting 3 stars here. I don't know what the 3 stars was. Oh, okay, I got it.
Now you can help me convince Horizon.
Let's see, what was it? Now I'm curious. Oh, it was 30,000, so I almost didn't get it, but I did a desperate little spin there at the end, and that was enough.
Thank goodness. Thank God.
Alright, David, do you want me to drift on some desert roads, or do you just want me to drive on these desert roads? What do you want me to do? Oh, you know what? I gotta buy this house, so what I'll do is I'll drive to this house first from here, and then I'll drive to the next house and buy it, and that'll be my desert road exploration. And first, I think what we'll do is we'll build one of those cruiser cars from the barn finds, and that's what we'll drive, and that's how we'll end the stream. We'll do a nice little small cruiser build, and then a small cruise, and then we will call that good. You're welcome, David. Thank you again for your suggestions. So far, nobody really has given any suggestions, so I greatly appreciate yours.
0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. Ask Jay to take you to the drag racing meetup. But don't be surprised if nobody wants to line up against you.
Man, that thing is cool. Love that dart.
We-
Alright. Do we do the Corvette or do we do the pickup truck? Or do we do... This Porsche would honestly be a good cruiser car as well. I really wished we could use the 250 GTO, but it's not done yet. Decisions.
Low and slow.
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll do the truck. The truck is going to be pretty sick for slamming down low.
Yeah. It's everyone's go-to. So
Yeah.
it's pretty good.
Let's see just how low it can go. Oh yeah, it can go real low.
You go all the way to the floor.
I can make it jump.
Oh yeah, look at that.
That's funny. Alright, we'll go ahead and outfit it with some good brakes.
Why not put hydraulics?
We'll give it all the handling goods. No, I don't need any weight reduction or a roll cage or anything. We'll also give it some good transmission stuff. Give it the sport transmission and all that. Let's see. What kind of customization options do we have here? Oh, definitely going to give it that clean, sleek look. Remove the bumpers. Actually, I kind of want to... Yeah, no, we'll remove both the bumpers. And then, oh, got the option for a little tire on the side here. I don't know. I'm not really feeling that.
Pretty old school.
It is very old school style.
Yeah.
All right, and let's see. Do we have any wheels that would look good? That would give it that classic cruiser feel. Some of these are kind of nice, but ooh, these ones look pretty sick. But I don't know. I still kind of like the stock ones better than these ones. the VN 327s. They're cool, but I'm going for like classy. There we go. The Krager smoothies. Those are the ones.
Yes.
Let's make them a little wider. At least a tiny bit. And then we'll give it... Oh, I think we can do upgraded white walls, can't we? Oh, no, maybe not. For some reason I thought we could. That's okay. Just the normal white walls it is then. Again, it's not going to be fast, so... And we'll just throw on an exhaust on it, I think. Let's see. It does sound good either way. I think we will go ahead and just throw on the race exhaust. And then... Oh, and we got to do the lightweight flywheel. That is it. So for anyone who's just joining, I had a suggestion to cruise through the desert. And so we are getting ready to wrap up the stream here soon. So that is what we're doing. We're building a cruising vehicle. We are going to cruise to a house that is at the beginning of the desert. And then from there, we are going to drive to the end of the desert to buy a house. It's over there. And then that's going to be how we end the stream.
Turn right.
Oh yeah, this thing is real nice and slow. Unfortunately, it's nighttime though, which makes it a little bit less enjoyable. But there we go. Got the interior view.
I love the sound dynamics in the interior view.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
I know most people don't like to use it, but I'm one of those weird people who can't properly race if I'm not in that view.
Yeah, it's always super weird for me to go from other games to this one because, like, obviously you've seen in ACC and, like, AC, all the other, like, simulators, literally every other game I play, I drive from the inside view only. But in this one, the reason I don't drive from the inside view in this game is because the steering wheel only goes 180 degrees. And so it's weird to see, like, my own wheel in front of me, like, not, you know, like, doing something different, which I guess I could solve by doing, like, this view instead, but I don't know. I don't really like this view as much.
Yeah.
God, this thing is so cool. This really is the perfect cruiser vehicle.
Yeah.
Watching stream on the big screen. Nice. I am honored. Sounds real. Yeah, it does sound, it sounds really good. Love the sounds of this game. Keeping the RPMs at cruising RPMs. Sometimes, honestly, this is the best way to enjoy this game, is just cruise around for a little bit.
Yeah.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Until, of course, my GPS yells at me. Kind of ruins it a little bit.
It's what some people do in Grand Theft Auto.
Turn left.
Sometimes they just get in their car and just drive around everywhere.
I used to do that. I actually do
Yeah.
still do that all the time.
Yeah. It's good. Well, would fun be the right
have
word,
arrived
or
at
would
your
it just be?
destination.
I would say relaxing.
Yeah, relaxing. Yeah.
Alright, let's pull the truck up here. We'll get a picture here. And then, oh, my keyboard's on the opposite side from normal. We'll get a picture here. And then we'll continue on to the last spot. Oh, I tried turning the wheels. I forget that it does that, though. For some reason, I can't turn the wheel and then take a picture. As soon as I pause to take the picture or whatever, the wheels straighten back out. It's really annoying. It makes it very hard to take good pictures. Yeah, look at that.
Your next vacation destination.
All right. Normally I get more in depth with my photos, but it is now 2:40, so I have to get going here in a minute. So let's drive to our next spot, and then we will call it good. I better set GPS so I don't get lost.
Yeah, I didn't even realize it was already the afternoon.
Yeah, pretty wild. But yeah, Al is now off of work, so I gotta let her know that I'll call her in a minute.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's cruise to our final spot and buy that house.
In 100 yards.
I think that actually is why I had so much money saved up, is because I think I was saving up to buy all the houses.
Ah, yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna get out onto the main road. And I'm gonna let her eat. Alright, here we go. Dumping the clutch and everything.
You're gonna pull. Highway pull.
Yeah, there we go. Wow, this thing revs well into its red line. Let's see what it actually will go to. Oh, it goes to 6K. Oh, not really gonna make that turn, that's fine. I just didn't make it, like, on the correct side.
Yeah.
I did still make the turn, though.
There we go.
Alright, we'll do one more pull from the outside view now as well. Wait. Thank you, honey. I appreciate you waiting. I will be done very shortly. David suggested that I drive through the desert for a little bit, so that is what we're doing. Driving to another house that I'm going to buy, and then I will end the stream then. Everyone said goodbye to me today. I feel very welcome. That's good. I'm glad that you were so acknowledged at work today. Always nice. Always nice to be, like, noticed.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Guess who started the
Turn
goodbye
left.
train? Evan, of course. Nice. Evan's such a good guy. My work idol. Yeah, he's pretty great. I hope I get to meet him someday, because he sounds like a pretty cool dude. Seems like all the people that we know that are named Evan are cool dudes. Oh, this house is in a speed zone. Why does the game do this? They did that with the other place too. It's in the middle of a drift zone.
An odd spot to put it.
Alright, here we are arriving at the house, and I now see why it's only 150,000 credits to buy it. 150,000 in this market? That's a steal.
Steal.
His girlfriend plays Animal Crossing in Stardew Valley, so you know what that means. It means you're about to have a new best friend.
People usually say they want a cabaña by the ocean. You're the only one who wants a cabaña by the Baja. What's not to love?
I'm surprised people still play Animal Crossing.
It still very much has a market. There's still a lot of people that play it and seem to really enjoy it, and like Al, for example, watches a lot of Animal Crossing streams still. So,
Right.
yeah, I mean, it's just one of those games that, like, it just, I don't know, if you find the right people that like play it, or like you find the right way to play it, like, it just never gets boring, you know?
Yeah.
kind of like me with like Assetto Corsa. Like Assetto Corsa came out in 2014. It's almost 10 years old and I still play it.
I saw the same thing with Pokemon Go. I saw some people playing it on the sky.
Hey, that's
train.
so funny. I still play it.
Really?
Yeah.
Listen
I
to
still
this.
play
My
Pokemon Go
great
all
aunt
the
used to work
time,
for
and
the
I just
government.
found out that
She
my
said
brother
it was the classic
got back
hardcore
into it like a
fight
month
shirt,
ago, so him and I have
so
been going
might be
crazy
should be
on
easy
it.
to find one.
Oh, wow.
I would stream one of those games, but someone took my face cam. I said you can have it back whenever you want. It's not like it's mounted or anything. Super easy to switch back. You can have it whenever you want. Alright, let's do this super wheel spin, and then I think that'll be the end. Lots of credits.
That's all I ever get. Just money.
So today's your last stream? No. It is, well, I mean, I guess it's my last stream until next week. I won't have any time on Thursday through Sunday, so yeah, this is my last stream until next week, but not my last stream overall. Just until Monday. But yeah, that is going to be it for the stream. So I hope everyone who was here enjoyed. Thanks David, Al, I think Jack was the other guy's name, and I think that was everybody who was in the chat. But whoever was in the chat, thanks for chatting. Whoever dropped likes, looks like there's about 9 likes on the video, so thank you for all of you who liked the video as well, and anyone who subscribed. I can't see if anybody new subscribed, but yeah, I appreciate everyone who's here. And yes, I will not be streaming next Tuesday because it is Al's birthday. So on Monday when I stream, everyone will have to make sure to wish her a very happy birthday. I'll miss your stream. Well, I hope you don't have to miss it too much, but you can look forward to me streaming on Monday, David. Thanks again for being here. And Bunny Skills, sorry that you're just now getting into the chat as I'm ending, but thanks for being here as well. And yeah, that'll be it. Thanks again, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Nice.